Hey everybody, I've got a record review for you. You know those groups that when you know of them and the albums that they have, you think to yourself, I'm sure glad I never heard that whole album. And the group is not a group that you think about as being a quality group. Well, I have to give I don't know if thank you is right, but I'll keep it at a thank you. Thank you, Nate Atchison, for your suggestion for this album. I was reviewing another group and I was asking people on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, I was saying, if you can guess what group I'm going to be reviewing, then I'll review an album of your choice. And Nate, the first name he thought of was the name of the group, and I was like, how the hell would he have been able to figure it out? It wasn't a group that was that popular or memorable, but hell, a deal's a deal. So I guess the little mischief person in him decided to put this on me. So anyway, the group is Poison and the album is Look What the Cat Dragged In. Now I remember Poison from when they were on MTV and they had their videos, and I was like, they just seemed kind of like the kind of group that when I was buying albums, I did not buy their albums. And when it came to listening to a whole album of someone, I passed them up. But I had to hear this whole thing, and, well, I'll give you my opinion. Anyway, the first song is called Cry Tough. And this would be good if it was Debbie Gibson. But really, I'm not a girl. And this is girls' music. And then I Want Action. This is like a weird, deranged, heavy Beach Boys tune. I actually like it, much to my surprise. And then I Won't Forget You. I remember buying Tiffany's first album because she was cute, but the music stunk. This song belongs on her album. And then Play Dirty. This sounds like a Black and Blue song with a scab version of Tommy Thayer on it. But the solo was good. And then Look What the Cat Dragged In. This started with a cool Def Leppard vibe and then quickly sunk in the bad song Quicksand. Oh dear. And then Talk Dirty to Me. This is kind of a fun song. If you're in a bar and drinking with your buddies and this comes out, yeah, I can dig it in that way. And then Want Some, Need Some. Ooh, Debbie Gibson gets heavier. I hope she doesn't get to be 300 pounds. That wouldn't be good. And then Blame It On You. This is like a real cool Aerosmith song. This is really cool. Yeah, this actually is a really good song. I like it. And then number 1, Bad Boy. This is also really good. It's got a good funky swagger, and I really enjoy it. Really. And then let me go to the show. This is Motley Crue-ish, and musically it's not bad at all. I kind of dig it, but the singing is stupid. So I would say overall, believe it or not, it's not a perfect album. There are some songs that I'm not really into, but overall, it's not really drop dead horrible. It's not the kind of album that I'll run out of the room screaming if I had to hear it. There are some good songs in it, and I will say that when Poison does their kind of funky sort of Aerosmith style of swagger rock, if they were to do a whole album like that, I think that they would have been pretty bitchin'. So yeah, they were a group with talent, and they did have some good songs. And so for that reason, I'm glad that I heard it. And they really weren't as bad as I thought they were. Well, anyway, thank you, Nate. You kind of gave me a suggestion that I probably would not have been able to figure out that they were, well, not great all the time, because they're still on that kind of lower level list of groups that I don't particularly like to listen to. But yeah, actually, if this album came on and I was in a party and people were drinking and I was having a good time, I would be cool with it. Alright, well, hey, this has been my review. Take care, everyone.